Hey friends, so Wednesday night we had such a fun night making some rollers, non-toxic cleaners, uh, yummy full room sprays, and I wanted to do the same class basically in an online form. So if you're watching and you want to get the recipes and simple tips, I'm gonna have them in a type up format that you can also have access to those. But so very first thing, always when we want to support our immune system, I want to start from the basics. So we want to make sure that our body is getting the nutrients that it needs and we're supporting our gut health. So I wanted to just go over really quickly the solutions that my daily protocol includes whole food, vitamins, minerals, and greens. I mix this with cold water. Tastes super yummy, and it gives you everything that you need to increase those energy levels and help your body also, feel well and have nutrients to support your immune system. Then we got E-Omega, so omega-3s, and it has wild orange oil there. And then probiotic. So for the kiddos, they love to use these BBSS Plus. They're literally just like a pixie stick. You put it in directly in your mouth, and they super yummy. And then I take the BB Restore, the probiotic, on daily basis. So these are simple ways just to create the foundation. Another thing I wanted to talk about is creating a healthy environment in our home. So this is really important because I grew up having respiratory issues the first 30 years of my life. And when we started reducing toxins and especially synthetic fragrance from our home, I saw a big change. It was change in my sleep, in my emotional wellness, in my hormones, but the biggest change was that I did not need the synthetic solutions anymore to support my respiratory and function, and my immune system just started getting stronger and healthier, and I was not getting sick as often, which was really cool. And over the last 10.5 years, we have seen the change in our whole entire family's health. So the big thing, a couple of different things when it comes to environment, the cleaners, what we use. So in the class, we actually had a couple different cleaners that, we have Abode, which is powerhouse, ready to go. So you can basically, this is a multi-purpose surface cleaner. So you can literally pour the whole entire thing and, top it up with water. I a lot of times do half of that bottle and half water. Or then we have On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, and you use 2 tablespoons of this concentrate, rest water for like a 24-ounce bottle, and then I like to put a couple drops of oil. So like, for example, my favorite combination is a couple drops of wild orange, couple drops, like 5 drops wild orange, 5 drops peppermint. When it comes to fall season, you can, what we use for the room spray, for example, Harvest Spice could be a fun one there. I also like spearmint when I'm cleaning, or rosemary, lime. I've done like a one that has rosemary, lime, lemon, and lavender, and it's super fresh and clean. But you can literally clean your toilets, your countertops, and cool thing is, having 4 kids, this is also safe for my kiddos to help out. And while we're cleaning, we're not having to cough and huff. We're not gonna have headaches and migraines because of the toxins that we're breathing in. This will actually support our immune system, and it's gonna be safe for animals and your little ones. So 2 cleaners there. And then when it comes to environment, we also wanna think about, if we have air fresheners, if we have toxic candles, a lot of times any type of thing that has aroma or smell, a lot of times it's synthetic fragrance, and basically it's toxic to our lungs. And when we got rid of those in our home and replaced them with diffusers and pure essential oils from doTERRA, we saw the differences. So here you can put, for example, On Guard oil. Right now we've been diffusing lemon, lavender, and peppermint because it seems like our kiddos have these little seasonal sniffles that fall can bring. And I personally have Malama blend here. It's one of my favorites. So you can create an environment that smells exactly what you want. You can change it every single day. You can change it in a different rooms. It costs just few cents. And the cool thing is, it's also going to purify the indoor air while giving you all these beautiful health benefits. So you can reduce stress, you can support your emotional wellness, it can uplift your mood. If you're feeling down, it can support your respiratory and immune function during night. It can support, restful sleep. So many amazing benefits. So those were the nutrition, gut health, to create the foundation. Then looking at our environment, what kind of cleaners, how is the home environment when it comes to the indoor air, because a lot of times our indoor air is actually more polluted than outdoor air. So those are simple tips there. So let's start looking at now how to make rollers, how to create a simple daily habits. What are the things that we talked about in our class? So with doTERRA, they sell these empty rollers, and they're very inexpensive, about $5-6 for 6 of them, and the quality is amazing. And I provided recipes for when it was, you could make an on-card immune support roller, or like I like to do flute, which is frankincense, lemon, oregano, on-card, and tea tree. It's like powerhouse immune support. Sometimes I add a little bit of melissa there, and the recipes will have all the drop counts for adults, for kiddos, if you have a little one. And simply what you do, you fill this roller, like let's just say the flute, I would do 8 to 10 drops of each one of those 5 oils, and then I will top it up with fractionated coconut oil. And this fractionated coconut oil, I like to also purchase the pump bottle. So anytime people get started, I always say, let's add this pump top for your order, because it makes filling those rollers much easier. And then the rollers can be used on a daily basis. On the bottom of the feet, along the spine. If you got sore throat, you can put it here. The recipe is also covered. For example, if you got the top 10 oils, you can, support your digestive health. You can support achy muscles or sleep or skin health. And, we have gone, knock on wood, almost 11 years right now without ear infections, which is huge. If there are any young moms who happens, you got little ones and struggling with that, there are solutions that we can use to support their little bodies, to strengthen, add little protection, and get out of that cycle. So reach out to me. I would be happy to help and connect more. But then with the rollers, on the top of that, we also have some other additional solutions. So this month, you can get free on-card, and on-card is an oil blend that has 5 different oils that are selected specifically to support our immune function. So we have here wild orange, clove, which is the highest on antioxidants, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So put this in a diffuser. It will purify the whole entire air there, support your immune function, support your respiratory function. If you got sore throat, I'm giving you a couple of tips. My favorite things is put a drop in a small amount of water, gargle it, and swallow. It will support that throat area. You can make a natural cough syrup, putting a drop of on-card and, for example, lemon or wild orange in and take a spoonful of raw honey, just like that. Or you can make a tea out of it and put a drop of the oil, a little bit of raw honey there. And when we are able to protect our throat, remember, it's a gateway to our lungs. So that is a simple way. The first moment that you feel the little tickle, don't wait. Give your body additional support. And then we got on-card beadlets. These are tiny little things that has a 1/4 drop of oil. I don't know if you can see how tiny they are, but we use these, I would say, when our kiddos were 9-10 months, I started putting them in the little vegetable fruit pouches, and they just took it. And so many times we were able to just keep things short-lived, and things did not spread. As a mom, I'm very, very thankful that we had those. Right now, our kiddos are 4 and up, so that means that even my 4-year-old has learned to swallow a capsule. There's a little trick. So if you have a child that needs, or you may struggle swallowing capsules, comment below and just say, I need the tip for swallowing capsules, and I will send you a little video. But on-card soft gels, this one has on-card blend, but on the top of that, it has also oregano, which is powerhouse immune support. Then we got melissa and other powerhouse support there, and black pepper to support our respiratory function. So I like to take these proactively if we've been exposed to sickness. The big thing that I always say, our approach to health and has completely changed in a way that if one person is sick, I start giving the support to everybody. I do not wait because I don't want things to spread. So if someone is sick, I would give them right away 2 of these, and then everybody else would take 1, and then you can do it multiple times a day. A lot of times the next day you may only need to take 1 or 2, and these are something that I always keep. My kiddos know how to reach for them, and they know, like, if somebody has been coughing and huffing in their class, or they've been playing with someone who has been sick, they typically reach for these proactively themselves. And these are actually 10% off in the month of September, and you can get a free bottle of On Guard, 5 ml bottle, with your rewards order, and it's also available for new customers. Then a couple other tips. We got On Guard cough drops. We got breathe drops. This is respiratory. This is more like sore throat. If you got cough, my kiddos like these breathe ones because they're not as spicy, but for cough and sore throat, these are my go-to. So more sinus, respiratory, cough, and then but very, very nice options. And then we got chewable On Guard Plus tablets. This one has the On Guard blend, but it also has zinc, vitamin C, and D. And they did studies actually on these, and when you take the tablet, it actually will activate your immune system. So like if you're exposed to something, your body is ready to fight. It's ready to, like, think about On Guard. It's going to guard your body. Like, it's going to give you this additional, like, first line of defense. Like, sickness, do not come here. I'm stronger than you. And my younger ones, it's actually funny to see my 4 and 6-year-old. These are, again, a little spicy, but they love using these. So those are some of the solutions there. And then the very last thing that we went over in the class were these simple Symphony of the Cells protocols. So this is a booklet that walks you through everything. It has basic protocol, it has, you know, some other like cardiovascular, cellular 2, IDs, infectious disease protocol, digestive, emotional, respiratory, digestive, inflammatory, hormone balance. But these are simple protocols that you literally just follow the tips here, and it gives you, you know, which oils to use. These are so simple that I think Oliver was 4 or 5 when he learned to do it. So you can have someone just lay down on the bed. We use the massage table a lot, but you don't need one. And you just put a drop of oil with the carry oil and kind of just, you know, along the spine, and then swipe the rest of the oil that you have in your hands on the bottoms of the feet. It takes about a minute. We use it also proactively before our travel. So sometimes I have all 4 kids laying next to each other, and I put one oil, then do the next one. And this has made such a big difference. If someone is under the weather and fighting some type of illness, you know, it will support the body. On the right end, you see sample possible conditions. You know, it provides support for all kinds of things: physical, emotional, mental wellness. And I would highly recommend, if you can implement these protocols especially when somebody is unwell, you're gonna see how the sickness is gonna be shorter lived, and the symptoms are gonna be milder. And then you can start do the protocol to everybody else who is still healthy, and see the beautiful change that it's not going to go around, you know, everybody. What I wanted to, you know, now go over is, if you got any questions, reach out to me, and I would be happy to schedule a quick phone call with you. We can even talk about, like, how does it look like having a simple daily routine, you know, in your home. Like, what are the main things that it seems to be difficult, or, you know, like, what kind of things seem to come visit very often and you would want to change. And then, oh, I want to really quickly go over this recipe. I just saw we also did a room spray. So these bottles, this is 30 ml bottle, 1 ounce. We did Madagascar vanilla and harvest spice. This was a yummy full room spray. You can put it in a bathroom, for example, to make it smell good. You can spray it in your house. And we did 5 drops of each and rest water. So super simple, no toxic harmful chemicals at all. But this was, you know, I would say the fan favorite. Everybody really enjoyed it. So and if you need any help with your rewards order, you are wondering what are the solutions that would best support my family's health, I'm happy to help here as well. So message me, let's connect over the phone or via text message, email, whatever is easiest for you. And then if you're watching this and you're brand new and you don't have doTERRA's solutions in your home yet, but you want to be prepared and empowered this fall and winter to support your family's health naturally and proactively, let's connect. My heart is here to help and serve and educate, come alongside all of those who want to make these simple changes and want to see positive change in their family's health and also save money, because that's the big thing when we can and also enjoy less stress, because when we don't have to leave our house every single time and we feel that empowerment and preparedness, we feel like, hey, we got solutions, we can tackle this from home, we can keep things very short-lived and mild. It feels nice. And then there's gonna be times that we will have to, you know, go in outside of our home to ask for help. But, you know, anytime that you're able to tackle it from home and feel like, hey, I got options, these are solutions that a lot of times actually work faster than the synthetic options. If you learn to reach for them immediately when your body gives you those little whispers, you are gonna see a big change. So I'm gonna link up 3 different starter bundles. One is going to be foundational wellness, which is going to tackle basically the bottom part. We're gonna want to create a strong foundation. So a lot of times we may get sick because we simply don't have the nutrients that our body needs, and our gut health needs a little support. So this will be there. Then I will have a starter bundle that has the top 10 oils. So this helps to create almost like a natural medicine cabinet. So you're gonna be able to create rollers and ready-to-go solutions for immune support, digestive health, sleep, skin health, muscles, you know, if you got any headaches or any of that type of stuff. And I will help you customize all those things. And then, you know, we can add either OnGuard soft gels or the beadlets, or if you want to try some of the, for example, the cough drops, you know, we can add those as well, depending on which ones you would prefer. And then the third one is I'm gonna link up a diffuser bundle. If you're in a place like, hey, I just want to have some of those toxins out of my house. I wanna create, you know, environment that supports my family's health and supports my immune and respiratory function, my sleep, reducing stress, supporting my emotional wellness this fall and winter. You can start with the diffuser bundle. That is my favorite. It comes with this beautiful La Luz diffuser and 10 oils that all smell amazing. It does have the OnGuard there as well, and it has Breathe for respiratory function. It has peppermint, wild orange, some emotional oils, but the cool thing is even the emotional oils, they have oils in them that support our immune or respiratory function. So while you are diffusing something or while you're wearing a non-toxic perfume, you actually can enjoy side benefits. Your immune system can be boosted and supported. So and we have a special promo code. So reach out to me. If someone else has been sharing the oils with you, then reach out to them. And make sure to ask for the promo code and their link, because you can use our promo code even with your friend's referral link, and it's all gonna be tied up. You're gonna be able to get those additional gifts for new customers, including a free diffuser and a couple different oils. So hopefully these tips were helpful, and look for the PDF that has all the recipes. And like I mentioned, any questions, just reach out to us and we're here to help. Bye bye.